So today we're going to be cooking Jello gelatin. So I have fruit cocktail there. I have yellow jelly already, longans. I have jackfruit and mandarin oranges. So we have 3 agar in here, mixed that powder that we're going to melt and put it in here. So there's 3 cups of water that you need to melt this in. So we're going to cook this in a separate pan. And all of this has to be set in here already in our containers here. So we're going to do that first to make sure that there's enough that would look better in there. So with this, the 9 cups, so 3 cups in each packet, or 9 cups, has to include the liquid that you put in there. Otherwise, if you put in more or less, it's either going to be too hard or too soft for your jello gelatin. Okay, so we're going to fruit gelatin and put in there and let it sit. So now we have the mandarin oranges in there. We have 2 package in there, so we're going to let it spread out just like this with the juice and all. Okay, and so now we have the jackfruit. And what you need to do with the jackfruit is that you need to cut it in pieces so it's not too big when you cut the jello. So we're going to incorporate the liquid that's in there. So we're just going to put less water when we cook the agar, the gelatin, okay, in there. So our gelatin is white, so we can put as much colorful as we want in there. And then we also have the longan. So the longan could be bigger, so what I'm going to do with it is cut it in 4. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, the longan. Okay, looks like. So I'm going to be cutting this in half for small and quarters in a big one. Then the next thing I'm going to put in is the fruit cocktail. So we're going to put all the liquids in here, and what we're going to do is we're going to lessen the liquid that we're going to mix in with our gelatin that we're going to cook to make our jello. So we need to make sure this is nice and pretty and it's all like spaced out. Okay. There you go. So I'm probably not going to use this because it's too yellow already. So I'm going to use perhaps a different color later on. But I'm going to be cutting this, okay?